With the Iceborne demo out and Tigrex able to be fought and killed, I thought it would be fun to break down his moves for those who are struggling with him. Normally, I do a full analysis of the monster, including weaknesses, advantageous weapons, as well as armor sets. But considering this is a demo and all is subject to change from past experiences, I'm just going to stick with the basics on this one, and I'll revisit Tigrex when the full expansion releases. First, let's cover a few simple things for fighting Tigrex in the beta. You're going to want to make sure you eat at the canteen, and grab a few additional items from the box. You really only need hot drinks for this quest, but a few flashbugs and traps never hurt. Flashbugs work fine on Tigrex. They tend to slow him down a little bit, but like any monster that's flashed, he could still act erratically. Traps are easy to kite him into, as one of his favorite attacks is a charge that tracks you down. Any weapon works well against Tigrex, but those that hit hard and cause stamina drain are going to see an added benefit when fighting him. Now, let's get into the meat of this mini analysis. Tigrex is a hard-hitting, relentless beast, but he has a huge weakness. His attacks all have an extremely easy and major tell. This makes him easy to predict as well as dodge so long as you're able to read what is coming. Tigrex has a few main attacks, the least damaging being his 1 or 2 bite attack. For both of these, watch for his head to rear up and to his left, then just move out of the way, or roll in between his legs for some sweet hitbox action. Secondly, he loves to throw boulders at you. He can do this with either arm, so just watch for the telltale sign of him keeping his claws low and bringing his arm back. To avoid this, roll to the same side as his arm if you're close, or backwards into either direction if you're further away, since the projectiles will split out and are more center focused. He also loves to charge you down without restraint. He will position himself to face you, then rear back with both front claws and lunge forward. This lunge has a nice hitbox to it where you could miss you if you evade at the right time, but be sure to watch him after. He will then perform anywhere from 1 to 3 charges at you. Run across him perpendicularly to avoid these with ease. He will then end his charge with one of 3 different attacks, either a deadly spin, a pretty passive bite, or a final lunge. Keep an eye on him and maintain your distance during this entire attack. There isn't a single real opening until after he finishes, so just play it safe. That spin he does at the end of the charge, he can do that while standing still as well. Luckily, it has a seriously long windup, but the range is so large, be sure you get away fast. He can also do the jump while standing still as well. His tell is distinctly different from the charge however, but similar. He will use both claws to rear back again, but where the charge, one claw leaves the ground, both stay put for the jump. In past games, he could jump twice, then there would be a huge opening for attacking, but I haven't seen this in the beta. Tigrex will also tail swipe and claw swipe you. Watch for him to look back and raise his tail. It's pretty easy to dodge at the base, but it also has short range. Dodging into him if you're near his hind legs is a safe bet. The claw swipe is a bit quicker, but just as obvious. He will raise a claw high into the air and behind him. Roll to his center to avoid this, as it stops pretty abruptly. When Tigrex becomes enraged, his front claws will turn red. During this state, he moves a little bit faster, but primarily will do more damage. He will also chain a few attacks together when enraged, and he also has the possibility to add a 4th run during his charge. When Tigrex is charging, feel free to use traps or the environment to your advantage. When Tigrex is running, he can get his jaws stuck in certain ice formations. This is a huge opportunity for damage. When Tigrex is exhausted, he will fall over when charging, hence why it's such an advantage to use heavy hitting weapons, as well as exhaust ammo on him. Naturally, this will happen when he gets weak or immediately following an enraged state. Tigrex is a blast to fight. His improved hitboxes and easy tells make him an easy monster to master, so get your practice in because when Iceborne launches in September, he is going to be worth farming for his awesome gear. Until next time, happy hunting.